Mike actually says.
I'm trying to. Hey, can you hand me my water bottle?
Is there anything else back here that we should know about?
Mike can carry it.
I know you're fucking with me. Is this tournament?
Yes.
Oh shit. You pick white box, and I pick box, and I pick sock. Oh, it's random. Oh my god. It's canceling PM? You don't think you have trying to commentate with me?
Yeah, sure.
Fine, thank you guys. Don't let it slip away, Wei Lin. No, Wei Lin, not like. Damn, clutch. You got that Chelsea power. Okay, I wasn't talking during that whole match, but finally, I have a commentating partner, a play-by-play. Hey, what's up? We got Mr. Ben Ready, aka Snap, aka Dylan McGrath, aka
Okay. Oh, no, whatever. So, shout out to everybody I bodied at this tournament. Shout outs
Love just the way we
to.
start. Like, let me talk about.
Let's just do some shout outs real quick. Do a little bit of.
Hashtag fun mo.
Yeah, obviously, shout outs to Moses, who couldn't be here today. He's having reconstructive surgery on his entire skull.
Anyway, back to the match.
Back to the match, yeah.
Wei Lin let the first match slip by.
Oh, so this is game 2.
This is game 2.
Okay. FD was a pretty shit choice, in my opinion, for Fizz. I mean, Peach is really good here. She doesn't. Wei Lin's comfortable on FD.
But I guess last match, I don't know what happened. I believe in Fizz. Fizz is a clutch player. He's smart. He knows how to adapt.
His punish game is on point. Like the Fizz's punish game is.
And this is going to be an interesting match to see where this is going to go. Could we go to a game 3, or would this be it for one of our players? Right now, Fizz getting the grab. He's trying to get the kill, and he's working on them, trying to get that Peach off the stage.
Pretty quick first 130% on both of them. 50 seconds. You know.
No defense in this game.
NC.
NC basically.
Unless you're Taheem or Slasher King, in which case you play like a total defensive fag. So I mean, you know, there's always some exceptions to the rules.
Right now, Wei Lin cannot get an edge guard.
Actually, there's a ton of people that play really gay in NC. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's not just those 2 Marth players. I think I'm just mad that like I'm the only Marth player that plays aggressively. Back to tied up game though. I mean, it's tight right now. Just like the first game was tight. I saw the end of it as I was coming into the booth. You know, it's real tight. I mean, 56% is not a lead on Peach. She's about to get it all right back here in one down smash. Oh man, Fizz knows that down smash is dangerous. He's trying to stay out of the wood chipper, trying to keep it up. He's so much faster than Peach in the air. He's got to use that aerial mobility that Sheik has in that long leg. Oh wow, what a grab mix up. That is why Peach is not super good versus the other high tiers.
I don't know.
She's so floaty.
Neutral game. They're going to have to choose.
She's as floaty as Jigglypuff, but it's so much easier to combo her because she's so much longer. You can like grab her out of the air, and like Puff is so tiny. So like Falcon, for instance, has a hard time like hitting her, but like with Peach, it's just free. It's so free. Like I don't know. Peach has a good trait game and she has a good zoning game, I guess. But like when it comes down to like getting comboed, she's one of the most notoriously like easy characters in my opinion. I don't think any of the other high tiers have problems when it comes to actually like comboing her. I just think they have problems with dealing with her stuff, like good stuff. As any like that's what makes high tiers good, I guess. But I feel like
in the characters, I believe it's mostly on the player's ability.
Yeah. That's the most important factor. But in a simulated environment like Melee, you're only confined to what's in the game, and that's why character ability is a real thing. And that's why matchups are a real thing. It's not just something that people are making up. You know, you're only confined to the environment of Melee. You're not, you know, it's not a blank canvas. Melee, I will say that Melee is the closest thing to being a totally open creative game. Like it's almost infinite. It's almost like what I would consider the precedence of creativity in a fighting game or in a.
I like to see it in a more simpler way. If you know the basic knowledge of the game, you can use that ability in any shape, way impossible that you see fit.
Exactly, and that's why you have people like Kevin who, you know, can play the game at the highest level possible, and then they can go play Brawl, and they also can play it at a high level, and they can also play PM at a high level. It's just once you have a fundamental understanding of how things operate, it just becomes like, all right, this character does this, and I know he wants to do this. So, you know, I mean, that's where the player ability comes into play. Once you've, you know, got the fundamental aspect of it, I guess. That's why people wreck with Yoshi at like the GameStop level.
The GameStop?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know, like your neighbor's best friend's brother who once was in a tournament who plays Yoshi and wrecks all his friends.
He has to get that 20 points on that game card.
But in the reality of the situation is that there's very rare exceptions to the rule, like AMSA, you know.
Oh, clutch.
That's 1-1, baby. That's 1-1. That's 1-1. You can't ask for a tighter game. You can't ask for a tighter set. Fun matchup to watch.
Oh my goodness. And these are two players that in the NCAA community, the people adore. There is no hate between players. It's just good competitiveness. And this match could go either way. Not trying to sound like Ken, but this could match go either way.
Yeah, super duper duper.
But anyways, Peach in control. control of the sheik at the moment. But he's just like now holding it down. That sheik is getting out of it, attacking, and doing what needs to be done, get her off his back.
Right.
Very strong choice right there. And just trying to play the edge guard game, waiting impatiently. That's the other thing with these two characters, is just very patient, just waiting and picking the spots.
Yeah. I mean that's just the punish game. Wei Lin.
That's a good example right there.
Wei Lin's got a real nice kind of way of following through on stuff. I feel like he's pretty consistently good about his wave land down smashes and like trying to mind game. Like his mind games are pretty consistently on point, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, you know, Wei Lin pretty much can have a close game with almost anybody in the state that's not too far above his level, like Kevin or, you know, Lazar or something like that. Obviously, he's going to get, you know, a little run over by those people, but like anybody on this level, like the top, you know, 7 level, you know, 5 to 10 on the PRs level, he's going to have close games with.
Well, all those people actually, honestly, and he could be power ranked very soon.
Yeah, I mean he's done well. I mean he took a set off me at the Burlington tournament, and at that same tournament he bodied, like, he got third and I got fourth at that. He got third and I got fourth, and it was like super duper close. He beat a lot of people. He actually lost to Fizz at that tournament, so this is like the first time they played since then. So.
It's great to see the improvement. It's great to see.
It's actually a lot closer too. Like it didn't go to game 3 last time, if I remember correctly.
And as long as players get better, that's all that matters to me.
Yeah.
Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Picking the spots, knowing where she's going to go.
And I just never thought it would be like this 2 years ago when we first started talking about trying to like get more consciously better about improving at the game. I just didn't think it would go this far. I mean, everybody's gotten so much better in the last year.
Basically, a lot of players that I wouldn't see now, like, for instance, I've been a player a long time. I've never got to that level, but it's nice seeing other players like Lucas.
Yeah.
He was one player a long time ago, staying with Dark Side, Light Side, Josh, as we know him. He was a player that was consistently stuck, then he broke out.
Yeah.
And it's great to see that. It's really good to see that players are breaking out in their own way, and it's just lovely to see.
Yeah, and that obviously has something to do with the popularity that the game has now, because, you know, when all these new people come in, it does drive everybody else to like put on a good show and be a good example and show people why this game is good. You know, why is this game worth playing for 5 years straight? What? Because you can do stuff like this. You know, you can get this kind of experience out of it.
And more importantly, it's about
the communion,
and the NC community, the community in NC.
Yeah.
Dude, we're not a one-trick pony with just Kevin.
Yeah.
We have very underrated players like Money Mike and Cameron Milani.
Yeah, those are two of the most underrated players on the East Coast for sure.
And this is just for us to show like the Smash community what we can really do.
Yeah, and
I could take any top 5 in NC and put them against your state. We'll do some work.
Some work. And then we're all gonna go out and have a good time after.
Probably some Chipotle.
Yeah, get some Chipotle after or something. Talk about it. All right, so Wei Lin's got 40% here. He needs to make up.
He needs to make up some ground. He needs something. Maybe some. Oh.
This is game treasy. Did you see how good Fizz angling his shield was? Yeah, his defensive like status right there just rose. Like I could see him leveling up under the fire, you know. And just like that though, like that's the thing about Peach. That's the thing about the Peach though. Peach, it's even again, you know. Like it's even again.
Yeah, and with Peach.
Wow, that's it.
Very strong match.